Mhm. Howdy, ladies, gentlemen, and others. It's me, Royston Charmaine, and I asked you on YouTube if you think that U2 are worth covering. Are they overrated? Would you be interested in seeing me react, review it? Well, the thing is, I should have just read what the text said. With or Without You came on my shuffle on YouTube Music, and I thought, that is actually a really good song. And when I checked, Joshua Tree, the album that it's on, has a perfect critic score on Album of the Year, 100 from 5 professional reviews back in 1987. And it's just generally lauded as one of the best albums ever. So it has the Orange Must-Hear album on Album of the Year. And so I asked you, would you be interested? 47% of you, including me, here on my personal account, voted. Yeah, I voted on my own polls, what of it? Mainly so I can see the results. Why not just log in as the channel and then I'll see the results? Because I now use YouTube Music. If I log into as the channel, then it logs me out of YouTube Music and it's just a faff. So I just stay logged in on my personal account. Doesn't matter. 47% of people said hell yeah. 35% of people said nah, U2 are overrated, in which case I doubt you've clicked on this. And 19% said I don't care. So cheers for that. We got a few comments. God of Weather Henry Knows says yes, or yes, such a great album with such a great opener. Where the Streets Have No Name leaves me with so much nostalgia each time I listen to it. Damiana Demuck said, I know it's been in vogue for a while now to hate U2, and while they're on the whole a bit overrated, I find there are a few albums by them that I will stand behind. Joshua Tree, War, and All That You Can't Leave Behind being the ones that come to mind. That rhymed, nice. And then Josiah G said, U2 is one of those bands that get hate for being divorced dad rock, but Joshua Tree is a masterpiece in my opinion. Okay. So I took that on board. I already wanted to do it. And since I seem to have most of your backing, or just under half of your backing, I'm going to. So this album has a perfect critic score, an 81 from over 2,000 ratings on user score, which is still very strong. And there's a worrying thing now on the right-hand side of the screen. So, immediately just from looking at the track list, I recognise 3 of these songs. Where the Streets Have No Name, I still haven't found what I'm looking for, With or Without You. Those 3 are all, by consensus, in the 90s. I don't recognise any of the other song names, and none of those, by consensus, are in the 90s. Bullet Up the Blue Sky gets close at 88, but then the rest are 85 down. So I'm a little worried that what I'm about to do is listen to 3 songs that I already know and already like. And then, what's that? 9 more that aren't as good. 8 more. Maths. I can't With or Without You as part of the... Yeah, never mind. But yeah, all of the critical reviews we have, All Music, Sputnik, Rolling Stone, Entertainment Weekly, and Q Magazine all gave it perfect, which is pretty good. Remy's Reviews, who's very respected on Album of the Year, gave it a 97. Pipe didn't like it. Bartosh gave it a 95. Yeah, and there you go. I think that's going to be right here encapsulated why the user score is nowhere near as high. Lots of people just don't like U2 and Bono specifically, and there are lots of reasons why that's kind of fair enough. But I don't really like. None of them have done anything heinous, as far as I'm aware. Like, I will hate on a band if one of the band members does something horrible, like abhorrently immoral. You know the kinds of things I'm not wanting to say on YouTube. But as far as I'm aware, no one in U2's done anything like that. They're just a bit pretentious and knobheady, and yeah, so are lots of people. Doesn't matter. If they make great music, I still listen to it. So, with all that said, there's only one thing left to say, and that is that RoystonCharmaine.com is now live. I got Argo, an artist, to make me a logo. Look at how good it looks on the white background there. And I've slathered it all over merchandise and stuff because I think it's cool, and I really like the idea of it. I love the idea of celebrating the community that we're starting to build here on the channel. 500,000 views this year, which is awesome. But yeah, if you want to get your hands on some of that, you can do. And if you use the code Joshua at checkout, the first person to do that will get 10% off. Speaking of 10% off, if you also would like a piece of Argo art, something like one of these, whether it's a character reference for a game or just a piece of art that you want making, or maybe a logo for a YouTube channel, you can get 10% off. Assuming Argo has commission slots left, you can get 10% off with the code Royston. Check out the link in the pinned comment for that. I also have Ko-fi. I knew there's a third thing. I also have a Ko-fi. Over there, we're currently doing commission requests. So if you want me to listen to a song or an album, you can go over there and you can pay me a bit of money, and I will do. So go and check that out. That's also in the description. Oh, and if you want to get 10% off on that, go and follow me on Blue Sky. There's a code over there in a post, and it's a tweet. That's the opposite. It's a butterfly. So what would butterflies do? Cocoon. There's a. That's not what the code is, but it should be. I should change it. Anyway, yeah. Where the streets have no name. Oh, yeah. I need to explain. We have the lyrics up on Genius. I put a background in so it's interesting for you to look at instead of the plain screen that I'm staring at. And I'm going to rate each track out of 100 here on Album of the Year. And then at the end, rate and review the album. Alright, that is all the waffling done. Where the streets have no name. Sometimes people ask me to put timestamps in so you can skip straight to the music. I will never do that because I want you to listen to my waffle. I want you to buy the t-shirt. I'm not going to help you. Find it yourself. Use the scroll bar thing. I like this kind of ambient slow build opening. Well, the Streets Have No Name is the third single. It was written by Bonnet in response to the notion that it's possible to identify a person's religion and income based probably on their appearance or on where they're from, based on the street where they lived. That's a great little guitar refrain. Oh yeah, let's have some more volume. I'll put a bit more on for you as well, shall I? You want a bit more? There you go. Bit more, bit more. So is this like like an idyllic place where nobody is judged? A twat he may be, but fuck he can sing, this boy, can't he? The repeating guitar line reminds me of Flock of Seagulls, Space Age love song, and I love that song. So the street where the streets have no name is either an idyllic place where no one knows where anyone's from, or the place that's so poor that the streets aren't even named. And it could be either, really. Probably the former, right? Yeah. I'll click that thumb. Well, as pop rock songs go, as opening tracks go, it's hard to really help you, you know? I mean, I do think the message gets a little bit muddled, but the lyrics are fantastic, really evocative. The guitar work, that refrain is so, it's just an earworm, but it's like a floaty earworm, and then the vocal performance is fantastic. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. The consensus is 93. I'm not feeling quite that high. I'm kind of warring between a high 80 and a low 90. And normally when I say things like that, I will just hedge in the middle and just hit 90. You can see it there. I don't need to hide my face for this one. I can't do that though. I can, there we go. That's a fantastic song. That's such a good song. As I've heard it before, but I've not heard it in a long time, probably, and I definitely never have read along the lyrics and thought about the meaning, which will be true for the next two as well. And I'm really excited to get to those two because honestly, I think they're probably even better than this. So, and then I'm most excited actually to get to the ones I've not heard ever, even though they're not rated as highly by the common consensus. I often disagree with the common consensus. Don't do this again. You know I'm listening to a particular album because that's where I started. So why do this? Right. It'll be on the greatest hits thing. I'll just have to find it. The next one is I still haven't found what I'm looking for. It's there. Irony. The irony of that. As soon as I say I still haven't found what I'm looking for, I find the link. Ah dear, play the fucking music, idiot. Oh, that kind of reverby opening is strangely nostalgic to me. Fucking hell, man. He can sing like crazy. Once again, the guitar work is so beautiful. Can we bring this style of guitar work back maybe at some point? The harmonies. Just loose the chains, not loosened. Oh yeah, kind of goes without saying, but yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah, I thought so. We're fading out. Oh. One of my favourite subject matters for a song is yearning, because it opens up so much room for lyrical expression and vocal expression and musical expression, because it's something that all of us have felt, it's something that all of us feel pretty much all the time. And this song expresses it in all three ways. Ways? Absolutely wonderfully. When you just look at these lyrics. I have climbed the highest mountain, I have run through the fields only to be with you. I have run, I have crawled, I have scaled these city walls only to be with you. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. We're just searching, trying to find. And I don't think the you is a particular person. I think that's the point. I think it's, we've been all over meeting all these people, but this you that we know is out there for us somewhere just hasn't been there. I have kissed on your lips, felt the healing fingertips. It burned like fire, this burning desire. I spoke with the tongue of angels. I have held the hand of the devil. It was warm in the night. I was cold as a stone. So good. It's fantastic. The consensus is actually that this isn't as good as the last song. You're all off your tits. The consensus is 92. My score is 96. It's hard to imagine this style of a song being done better than that, with or without you. The use of like reverb and delay on the guitar parts is just mesmeric.
See the stone set in your eyes. See the thorn twist in your side. I'll wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate. On a bed of nails she makes me wait. And I wait without you. With or without you. With or without you. Through the storm we reach the shore. You gave it all, but I want more. And I'm waiting for you. With or without you.
The build. The almost imperceptible slow build. This song's good. Wow.
My hands are tied. The body bruised. She got me with nothing to win and nothing left to lose. And you give yourself away. And you give yourself away. And you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. With or without you.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. And it just dies all the way back down again. We still have a minute. everything I just said about the last song, only somehow even better. And also including one of my other. That's the actually coming out of me there. Also including one of my favourite things, and that's a slow build. This song has a glacially slow build, so slow you don't even notice that it's happening. But if I were to play like 10 seconds in, 30 seconds in, 50 seconds in, and just kind of skip up the song like that, you'd feel it. Well, you'd notice it. You'd notice that it built. But if we just played it without the skips, it just kind of washes past you. You don't notice it's happening. And then all of a sudden, the drums are in, and we're in this refrain. And it's so beautifully written. The conflicting feelings about the lives he led as a musician and domestic man. Okay, I wanted to look because, again, I've never really thought about these songs that deeply. I just thought With or Without You is just a really cool expression. But then it is another yearning song. It is definitely a love song. But With or Without You. It's like, I can't live with or without you. Is it like accepting that they're actually not the problem? The problem is within? And you give yourself away. What's that part mean? It's about. He said it's about being in U2 and how he feels like he's giving more of himself away the more famous they get, which kind of makes sense, but it doesn't really within the song. Within the song, I felt like it was saying, like that this person, this muse that we're singing of, they give too much of themselves to other people and don't keep enough for themselves and for their partner. And that's kind of what we're lamenting. Regardless of whether I understand it properly or not. It's another one where I've debated giving it 100. I've never given 100. I'm waiting. I'd really like it to be a new song I've never heard before. A new released song. But I don't think this is perfect. It's fucking close though. One of the best songs ever made. 98. So this album begins, in my opinion, 1996, 98. We're probably on, but quite a strong score. Unless all these songs that I've never heard of before are all garbage. So let's get started with these. This is the real reaction. The reaction begins now. Although, for the most part, I imagine most people who do click on this video will be most interested in the bit that is now over. Well. Bullet the Blue Sky. It's not going to be in here, is it? Overtly political, condemning US foreign policy causing unrest in Central America. Ah, yeah. Bananas. For any Americans, I know most of my audience are American. For anyone who thinks that your government and your like CIA are the good guys, they are absolutely not. They are the evil.
In the howling wind comes the stinging rain. See each other nails into the souls on the chill pain. From the firefly.
Bass guitar.
See the place of fear running scared in the valley below. Pulling the blue sky, pulling the blue sky, pulling the blue, pulling the blue.
Isn't that another of their albums?
Angels overcome. You had a demon seed. You reached the power of fire. See them burning crosses. See the flames higher and higher.
He spelled a different woo this time. This looks like it might be Speak singing. Please don't be Speak singing.
God visit to me, his face red like a rose on a thorn bush, like all the colors of a royal blush, and it's peeling off those dollar bills, slapping them down. 100, 200, and I can see those fighter planes, and I can see those fighter planes, across the mud huts where the children sleep, through the alleys of quiet city street. We take the staircase to the first floor. We turn the key and slowly unlock the door. As the man breathes into his saxophone, and through the walls we hear the city groan. Outside it's America. Outside it's America. America.
Okay, this is making up for that. So far for me. Let's see how it ends.
See across the field, see the sky ripped open, see the rain through the gaping wound, pelting the women and children.
More Speaks.
Into the arms of America.
Yeah, I'm not a Speak singing guy. It's a big drop off from the last song. I'm gonna go with a still solid 76. The guitar work was really good again. Then the bass guitar work was great. But the Speak singing, and it just didn't quite have that. I don't know. I feel like in the last two songs, like the two that they released and got huge traction as singles, they should really have recognised, okay, this is the sound. And maybe they will do. Maybe the rest of the album will be this. But I don't know. This kind of political, harder rock song, still, it's still good because they're still talented in it and it's still well made. But it's not, it's not 96 or 98, Get back to that sound. Running to Stand Still make me feel sad again. Slow ballad, yeah, based on piano and guitar. Describes a heroin addict couple living in Dublin's Ballymun Flats. Okay.
So she woke up from where she was, lying still.
Okay, it does sound kind of Velvet Undergroundy.
Gotta do something about where we're going. Step on a steam train. Step out of the driving rain, maybe. Run from the darkness in the night. Singing high, ah, la la la, dee, dee.
Yeah, these guys were originally a punk band, I think, weren't they? So definitely Velvet Underground fans.
Sweet the sin, bitter the taste in my mouth. I see 7 towers, but I only see one way out. You gotta cry without weeping, talk without speaking, scream without raising your voice. You know I took the poison from the poison stream, then I floated out of here. Singing, ah, la 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 da day, ah, la 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 da day, ah, la la da day.
Yeah, that's that shit. That's that shit you want. When you're listening to this band, that's what you're after.
She runs through the streets with eyes painted red, under a black belly of cloud in the rain. In through a doorway, she brings me white golden pearls, stolen from the sea. She is raging, and a storm blows up in her eyes. She will suffer the needle chill. She's running to stand still.
Velvet Underground and end with a bit of Bob Dylan. Wearing their inspirations on their sleeve a little in this one, but they've made a really fucking good song, so who cares? Long fade out, so I have time to just say we're not back to the 90s. You saw me hit like, but we are back to the 80s. That's going to be an 84 from me. Very strong song. And next up is going to be another similar kind of song, I feel like. Red Hill Mining Town. Definitely has that kind of vibe about it. Let's see what it's saying.
From father to son, the blood runs thin. See faces frozen still against the wind. The sea is split, the cold face cracks, the lines are long, there's no going back. Through hands of steel and heart of stone, our Labor Day has come and gone. Hey, leave me holding on in Red Hill Town. See lights go down on. Hang it up. You always left to hold on to. I'm still waiting. I'm hanging on. You always left to hold on to. The glass is cut, the bottle run dry, our love runs cold in the caverns of the night. We're wounded by fear, They keep me holding on in Red Hill Town. See the lines go down on. I'm hanging on. You always left to
Yep.
hold on to. I'm still waiting. Hanging on. Always left to hold on to. Will scorch the earth, set fire to the sky.
Don't speak singing, Bono. Stop it.
To reach so high, a link is lost, a chain undone. We wait all day for night to come, and it comes like a hunted child. I'm hanging on. You always left to hold on to. I'm still waiting. I'm hanging on. You always left to hold on to. Love slowly stripped away. Love seen us by the day. Hanging on. Let's go out on Red Hill. Let's go down on Red Hill. Let's go down to Red Hill Town. Let's go down to Red Hill.
All right. Controversial. But I'm putting us back on the 90. Really like that song. Now, we have to remember this album came out in 87, I think. So probably been written like 85, 86. Yeah, March 87. So definitely been recorded 86, probably written 85, 86. And that is peak Margaret Thatcher years. Now, she was the first woman Prime Minister and the last for quite a while. We've now had 3. It's so. I so wish it wasn't true, but probably the best of the female prime ministers we've had was probably Theresa May, and she was poor. The other one, Liz Truss, lasted like 2 weeks and will probably go down in history as the worst prime minister ever. Margaret Thatcher should as well. I think wealthy people from London, which again, if you're American, are probably most of the English people that you're exposed to, will tell you she's one of the best. She's not. She's absolutely one of the worst. She killed off British industry, killed most of the country in order to feed London, the city. London got wealthier under her than ever before, and the rest of the country got poorer. I saw an infographic a while ago saying it was like the 10 richest and 10 poorest areas in Western Europe, and England only had one in the top 10, and it was number 1, London, and it had, I think, 8 of the bottom 10, and they were all in the north of England, and maybe Scotland. And that's kind of it. That's what she did. She consciously chose to make the entire country suffer to feed the yuppies in London and the city bankers. The other thing that she's known for is starting a war with Argentina. Couldn't really have picked a country much further away to start a war with, over an island that has more sheep on it than people and has no strategic value other than for a war with Argentina. And the only reason we'd ever want to go to war with Argentina will be over said islands, the Falklands. So yeah, she traumatized and killed a shitload of soldiers for nothing, and she bankrupted and ruined the economy of most of the country. Yeah, not good. And that's kind of what this evokes. It's a town, a mining town. The mine's being shut down. Everyone's out of work now. Everyone's fucked, basically. And that's what happened. That's what happened up here in the north, and no one cares. And people who live in London, like there's YouTube channels I love, like No Rolls Barred, and most of them are from London, and they still make jokes and stuff about like the north being grim and stuff. And it's like, the north's grim because you were fucked, and the powers that be decided to bail you out by taking what's ours and giving it to you. So I have a lot of resentment for London, and sometimes people criticize me for that, but I will always resent that place, because there's a reason why there are so many poor and homeless people where I'm from, and it's because of that city, and there's so many poor and homeless people there as well. So it didn't even fucking work. You just made the wealthy or even wealthier, which is probably what the aim was anyway. Fuck the Tories, eat the rich. Anyway, yeah, that song struck a chord with me. Let's say that. Ah dear. Right. In God's Country. Now, God's Country is Yorkshire. It's a nickname for Yorkshire, but I dare say they'll be talking about Ireland, which I believe also gets called God's Country. For anyone wondering, well, I watch a lot of different Irish YouTubers, and they all hate on England, but whenever they say England, they also mean London. And I feel like if I ever spoke to any Irish YouTubers and I said I was from Yorkshire, they'd probably sound with me. I think a lot of Irish people know that those of us from the north, we're more akin to them than we are the Thatchers of the world. Anyway, In God's Country. Dedicated to the Statue of Liberty. So it could be about Ireland or America. Oh, so God's Country could be like an insult if it's about America. You know, with you lot and your jingoism. Well, there's near deserts in Ireland, so... Most of the way done in this song. It's not really done anything for me yet. That's how it ends. Probably the weakest track so far. It's still good, but it's not any better than good. 72. Yeah, bit of a drop off there, but it's a rarity on this album. Trip Through Your Wires. I like the energy. Kind of blues traveling. What did Edge say about it? The Sweetest Thing. That's a B-side from this album, as in, the sweetest thing. Surely not, right? That's like one of the songs of theirs that I know. Yeah, released 87. Huh. So it was released as a single for a compilation album. That should have definitely made the album. That's such a good song. It's better than this. Yeah, go on. I've hit like on that. And we're going back into the 80 scores, but only just. We've got an 80. Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Mainly because I just liked the atmosphere of it and the vibe of it, but I do feel like... I don't want to say the F word. Don't worry, not that one. Why would I say that one? Don't think I've ever said that one. No. But I do feel like we're in that territory and have been for a little minute now. I enjoyed it, but it's not. I don't think it's going to leave any kind of lasting impression on me. One Tree Hill, and no, it's not the TV show that my ex when I was 19 was just obsessed with. It's a song. Is One Tree Hill, did One Tree Hill have someone called Leighton Meester in it? Because that's just a name that comes to mind, but I feel like that might have been a different one. That might have been Gossip Girl. She watched a lot of these shows, and I looked at the screen while it was playing, let's say that. I wasn't really invested. That's pretty. Yeah, okay. Feels spiritual, this song, to me. And the sound's really good as well. Can I just say, whoever the bassist is in U2 has been exceptional throughout this album. So many good bass parts. Not always mixed up at the front, but I am. Can you hear him now? Do 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 do. If you couldn't hear it before, you can now. Oh, he wants another 90, doesn't he, Bono? Not quite gonna get it. But it is gonna get Two Fat Ladies 88. This album's really fucking good, guys. Is that a surprise? It shouldn't be. Ooh. Oh, I thought we were done. My bad. Exit. Portray the mind of a serial killer. Okay. Lead singer Bono's what? You can't cut it off there. Oh, he read a book. That was gonna be like uncle. Oh shit.
To believe in the hands of love.
Healing fingertips, maybe. This atmosphere. So good with the crickets or cicadas or whatever, and the bass guitar and the kind of just ambient guitars. Oh. Yeah, alright, don't matter where it goes to me. It's fine, yeah. So there's just a post-chorus and then instrumental. Awesome. Yeah, go on. A minute and a half or so of instrumental. Okay. Oh. You alright, mate? That's bad. Okay, I'm writing a 9. Ready? Just I want to see what else it does. At the minute, I'm going to write a 1. I think we're running out of time, aren't we? Alright, Joshua Tree. Alright, Joshua Tree. Listen up. We've gone 90, 96, 98, 76, 84, 90, 72, 80, 88, 91. Of your 10 songs so far, half of them are 90 plus. And one of them is 88. Alright, there's a couple of 70s that pull it down a bit. I'm going to do this first, actually. I'm going to do this before we go on to the final track, Mothers, of the Disappeared. Because before I do my eventual final score, I need a little context. So if I'm being honest, the number that's been in my head pretty much the entire time has been 87 for the album. But I gave Turnstile Never Enough in 87. This is averaging 75 user score. You fucking tasteless pillocks. Change your scores now if it's low. And what did I rate these tracks? I'll show you. 86, 84, 84, 80, 82, a couple of 70s in here as well. Just the 190. And there's some 70s pulling it down. I feel like if I want to be consistent, it's going to have to be higher than that. Thornhill Bodies. This averaging 78. What's wrong with you? You should like what I like. I'm joking, by the way, when I'm saying these things. It's all subjective. 83, 90, 84, 88, 78, 85, 72, 80, 84, 87, 90. This is closer to comparable, but still probably not as glowing in the numbers. So then we got on to Sable Fable. The highest I've given so far on this website, joint highest. Or is it anymore? Don't know if it's anymore. It's the highest this year, though. And these tracks... Okay, alright, the first one's a 68, but that's a 12-second nothing, so that doesn't really count. This one, 91, 84, 96, that's another short-ish one. 78, 68, though. 94, 86, 90, 92, 94, 96. Okay, this does have a bit of a stronger run in it. So maybe we're not quite up at 94. Although actually, if this last song's another 90 odd, maybe we are. Let's go further from just this year though. Can I see like not recent reviews, but just all but by rating? No, 94 is still the joint highest. What about The Midnight? What song ratings did I give on this? 79 average. Come on, guys. Oh wow, I liked this. Holy shit, I liked this. 93, 90, 84, 94, 92, 88, 88, 99, 93, 76, 84, 90. My goodness, Vampires is a good song. If you're not a synthwave fan and you don't think you like synthwave, well, just listen to Vampires and it might change your mind. That song's incredible. The consensus on album of the year is 95, so if you think I'm getting carried away with a 99, I'm really not. Oh dear. Mothers had disappeared. This song was written in honor of two groups working on behalf of the victims, either kidnapped or assassinated, of American-backed dirty wars in Latin America. So back to that again. Yeah, the US needs to collapse, ideally, into separate states again. So that gay people can be safe, queer people can be safe. And so that the ones with money can just be full of decent people, which they probably would be. And then the shithole ones can, you know, ban all the things they hate, like non-white people and original thought. And then everyone can be happy. It's prettier than I was expecting for a war song, but okay. I'll take it. I like the pretty. Sorry everyone. Something in my eye. Sorry, my nose just creeping back up. The Crohn's still isn't great. Good job, this is the last song on the album. I should be able to just ride it out. Oh, that's all.
Hands like a prisoner, stretched over black and blue. Hear the heartbeats. We hear the heartbeats. In the trees, I stand naked. Through the walls, our daughters cry. See their
Okay. It's not going to be another 90 unless something big changes. I don't think it's going to. I think it's just going to do this to its end. In which case it's going to get an 82 subject to change. What do you reckon? A fair assessment? '92. Several of the greatest songs ever written, and the rest aren't bad either. A must listen for fans of well-crafted songs that embody emotion. That was fucking great. I adored every second. Thank you, Crohn's disease, for only rearing your ugly head in the last couple of minutes of the video. It could have happened earlier. Any minute. The irony. I was trying to say any minute now. I'm going to start struggling to speak and start stammering and stumbling over words. So I'm going to go. But this was magnificent. I'm so glad I did this. Thank you to everyone who voted in the poll. roastingcharmaine.com, Ko-fi, subscribe, like, all the stuff that people say. Okay. Yeah, I've been Roasting Charmaine, and from myself and my channel founders, Trin Exist, Cabbage, Kate, and Hannah, until the future, drive safe.